Hey everybody, and welcome to Hodl and Shill. Today is day 15 of our Bitsgap follow along, and so today is our halfway point to the goal that I set of doing a video every day for a month. We're going to see where we're at that 30-day mark and probably continue this on. We'll probably just shift focus a little bit into other things, but we will keep this a follow along going. However, I'm very excited to be at day 15. And with that being said, we're going to jump right in. So our sum bot profit today is $35.87, so $3,587. We are at a total of 28.95% total in profit. And as of yesterday, we were at $35.36. So we're at an even $50 in the last 24 hours of profit. Now, if you've been paying attention to Bitcoin, like we've been talking about, Bitcoin dipped down to the 55, 56 range when we were closer to 60. So considering the dip, we have maintained our profit, and we're doing pretty decent. So that's very exciting. One of the things we're going to do today, we'll start off with the contest. So the Scalper Bot Contest that they have going on has a prize pool right now of $38,610. Yesterday that was at $38,110, so it's gone up about $500. And we are at 354 out of 2,861 people in the prize pool contest here. So if you've been watching in the last 15 days, we've worked our way from the high 500s all the way up to 354. We still have 12 days, 22 hours, and 8 minutes, and we are going to let those scalper bots run and try to claim some of this, if as much as we can, of this prize pool money. So very good there. And with that being said, we'll actually go and look at some of the scalper bots first today. So looking at those scalper bots, I'd like to start out with CRO because I know that is our best performer, which is right here. And this just blows my mind every single time I see it, even when I'm not recording this video and I just refresh my stats like crazy, just like you do if you're using Bitsgap. Look at this. I mean, 45,579 trades in 15 days. So we're only at an average of 0.40% a day in profit, which equates to about 6%, 5.96. So we've made $60 on this bot. The point of running these bots was not necessarily to make tons and tons of profit. It was to generate yield to be able to compete in the contest above because it's a scalper bot. So a scalper bot, essentially, if this is your first time here, a scalper bot is doing 130 grids. So in this case, every 0.09% that the chart moves, it is making a trade, and it has done so profitably. So if you think about that, in 15 days, this thing has done 45,579 trades profitably. There is no way a human would have been able to do that and be profitable. So that goes to show the power of the grid strategy and the just ingenuity and power of using Bitsgap, which is really just impressive. Then we have things that are just not. So look at, we started BTC3L. We started this one 13 days ago. We started this together on the second day of the follow along when I started these videos. And we're also up here 5.15%. The point that I want to make here is this is a BTC3L, so this is a leveraged token for Bitcoin. And if you look, if you look here, you can see we started here, and you can look at this dip. I mean, look at what happened here. You saw Bitcoin just completely just fall off the map. It went sideways, and then it came right back up, and we're trading in range. So when Bitcoin does start behaving itself and run like it's supposed to, which I think might be extended out until the end of the year or beginning of next year. But when it does, this is going to be a winning pair. And I am excited. I mean, look at where we're at. We're all the way down here, and we have plenty of room to go up. So this will be one to look out for. That's going to be it. We'll move on from the scalper bots, and let's just talk about our profit. So we'll start at the top. We're not going to go through individually like we have been doing every single day, just because, I mean, for $50 in profit, things haven't really changed that much. But we will look at them in succession here. So Jasmine is still number 1, Elon still number 2, Shiba coming in at number 3, and our Avalanche is still holding on at number 4. This is a number 3 leverage token. It is out of range, and it is still holding the 4th place. So let's look at that chart together, and you can see here, here's our trailing stop, and so it's continued to dive down, and we need to get that to, when in doubt, zoom out. And we're going to probably look at this. So we're going to look at this probably for another day or two. And if it's continuing to stay out of range, if things don't pick up, we'll probably just jump out of this one and jump into something else. It's only been 15 days though. So live and learn. That's exactly what this follow along is for. We are doing this to learn together, to try to grow together, and figure out what we can accomplish with this bot. So, if you have any feedback, I always encourage you guys to leave comments. I've been very encouraged by the comments that we've seen, and the people asking questions, and even more so by the people who have just jumped in and said, "Hey, I just started and I've made a few bucks here and there," or "Here's what I'm doing." That's very, very exciting. So keep that up. All right. Let's see. One of the things that I want to teach you guys today is let's look at the analytics. So we're going to take our number 1 today, and this is probably where we'll stop for the day. But we're going to take the number 1 pair, and we're going to look at our analytics. So you can see, let's break down the profit, okay? So I started this with $537.57. Today, it is worth $988. And that is a total of 83.57% in profit. The cool thing about this this page here that we can see is we can actually get a full breakdown of our profit. Okay, so here's a great way to look at it. Out of all the trades that we've done, here we profited $3 this trade, $3 this trade. Here we bought for obviously $0. Here we bought, this was a $3 trade. So every trade has averaged about $3 here. But here's what I'm going to show you that's really cool is if we go down, okay, look at this. So we go all the way down to where we started, and every trade has been about worth $3. What changes is the frequency of the trades. So here, I'll show you, look, the zeros are where we bought. Now watch this. We're going to get into an area where it started to pump, and look at. So we have all of these trades in succession that are worth $3, which adds up over time. So that's why we shoot for that $2 day profit margin. But this also breaks down here so you can see exactly what we made a day when we started. $11 here this day, $21 this day, only $8 here, $20 here, $51 here. We dipped down to just $2 in profit here, and then we went right back up to that $20 a day average, and then this was a huge day. So this had a huge run. We made $177.95 on November 1st, and which is absolutely insane to think about. Look at that pump. And then we made money back on the way down. So $74 on the way down. Then we went right back to our $20 average. Here we've got, I can tell you exactly, just going through here, you can see this has to do with Bitcoin dipping. But then we go right back to our $50, came back here. We had a $93 day on November 21st, which is one of the days that we had already started this follow along. I think that was day 2. So very, very exciting. It's just going along and doing what it needs to do. And that's the fun part, is we can see that we make money on the way, all the way up and all the way down. I mean, if you look here, look at where we dipped down to. So we started up here. We dipped lower than I ever bought in. And then we moonshot all the way up here and all the way back down, and we still made money on the way up and down. And that's exactly what you want to do. Yesterday we talked about why I use trailing up and trailing down. Obviously, people have a different risk threshold, and some people might want to just trail up. I rather leave some money on the table and know that I'm kind of safe to make money when it dips, as opposed to just wanting to make money up only. So I know that I could probably push that profit a little bit higher, but to know that I'm making money on the way down, it provides me a level of comfort for the amount of capital that I have in here, and that just kind of supports my risk threshold. Everybody else is going to be different, and so you just have to adjust how you want that. There's no magic number. Watching any video of mine or anybody else's isn't going to give you that magic answer. That's going to be something that you have to figure out on your own, and figure out where you're comfortable setting your settings for your trailing up and trailing down. But that's going to be it for today. Very exciting. Still, $50 is $50 in profit is $50 in profit in a market that we're in, and super excited to see where this thing goes. Like I said, we might make some changes tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll discuss where we're going to be with this Avalanche 3L that's out of range. But other than that, very good results. Super happy with it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't, and then leave some questions, comments, concerns, critiques. If you do anything better than the way I'm doing it, I'd love to hear it because we're all here to learn. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.